Hi guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Neolife James. I'm a clinical research scientist with over 22 years of experience. I talk about things you can do in terms of your nutrition, on how to stay healthy, and other things that you can do to have a healthy lifestyle. Because I always believe that prevention is way better than cure. Today, I am going to be talking about the kind of drinks or fluids that you can take when you're doing intermittent fasting. If you don't know what intermittent fasting is, I have a link, I think right here or here, I have a link there that you can go to and listen to that video. Just a 10 minutes or 11 minutes video, it's not so long. After you finish listening to this, so that you can understand what intermittent fasting is and why you should do it, or why you should consider doing it. So, intermittent fasting, essentially in summary, is your ability to stay away from food for a period of time and then to eat for a shorter period of time. That's just the summary of it. So, go through that video and then understand what it is and different kinds of intermittent fasting. Today, I'm going to talk about what fluids do I take when I'm doing my own intermittent fasting. It's something you can learn from. It's something you can decide to do. It's left for you, but I do that and it has worked well for me. So this is just an information of what I do and the kind of fluids that I take. So that being said, let's start with the number one fluid, of course, is water. Water is good. Some people do dry fasting, which is okay, but dry fasting doesn't work for me. So I do fasting with water. Some people take gas water, but I don't. I take still water. For me, still water works good for me. You can also take maybe carbonated water, I don't know, but I take still bottled water. And I try to take as much as 2.5 liters of water a day. I try. Sometimes I do 2 liters a day. It's not a must, but it's good. I've noticed that it's good for my joints. I have less, in fact, I barely have joint pains when I take a lot of water in a day. And now, talking of taking water, I don't just take just water. Considering that I'm not eating food for over 20 hours, and I have just about 3 or 4 hours window of eating, what I do is to add a level teaspoon of salt to my water. Why do I do that? Salt is sodium chloride. You need a lot of sodium in your system in terms of your blood pressure and all that. So what I do is just to add a tablespoon of salt in my water, just a tablespoon in the whole water that I use. Just a level teaspoon of salt, a level teaspoon of salt in my water. This will take care of my sodium, of course. And I think the second drink that I take is what I call my lemon drink. I take my lemon drink first thing is in the morning. In fact, that is my own coffee. What is my lemon drink? I just squeeze in half a lemon in a cup. In fact, this is my cup. Let me bring it. This is the cup I use. And then I squeeze in half a lemon in this, and then I fill it up with hot water. And that is what I take every morning. I've been doing that for over 7 years. And it's wonderful for me. I've been doing that even before I started intermittent fasting. I take lemon drink. There's a lot of benefits of lemon. I have a video I'm going to make about the health benefits of lemon drink that you can just go through. You'll be amazed at the health benefits of a simple lemon drink every morning. And so that is my second drink that I take during intermittent fasting. So what is the third drink? So my next drink is green tea. Now you may be wondering, why green tea? Why not black tea and all that? I have looked at quite a lot of text tube research that has to do with green tea and rooibos tea. This is the green tea that I take. This is green tea with citron. That's the one that I take. Or what is called rooibos tea. This is rooibos tea. If you Google the health benefits of rooibos tea or research that has been done on rooibos tea or green tea, you'll be amazed. Green tea has a kind of anti-cancer effect. I'm not going to discuss the researches here. I'll only give you links to it so that you can read it and see it. But it is good to know that green tea is very good as a kind of, because of the anti-cancer properties that it has. And rooibos tea, too. If you Google, for instance, you put in Google, what is the best tea I can take as cancer prevention? Rooibos tea will be the best tea that comes out because it has certain components actually that is that can cause some death, can cause they call it apostasis, that is a death to cancer cells. So those are the teas that I take. I don't take the two the same day. If I take green tea today, tomorrow I can take the rooibos tea. But that is what I do. And I take it with a little honey inside. And that works good for me. So it's left for you to know whether to, take these teas. You can decide to just stick to water and forget about the tea. It's still okay. So it all depends on you, on what works for you. You could try the green tea if you're okay with it. You take it. You could try the rooibos tea if your body takes it. It's okay. But the two teas, they work for me. And I've been taking them now for close to, I think 6 months. And it works for me. It's good for me. So it's left for you. I'm just telling you what I do in terms of the fluids that I take during my intermittent fasting. It has worked for me. You could try it. There's nothing wrong with it. They are very cheap teas. They are not expensive. So you could just buy them anywhere you want. And then just try it out and see how it works for you. Another thing that some people do take, I don't take it, is coffee. Some people take coffee when they are doing intermittent fasting. I read about that. And most times it is said that it is best to take it black. And sometimes some people, you can use full cream, but very little cream in it. But it has to be a full cream milk, but little of it in the coffee also works well. There's even a research that says that coffee can also stimulate autophagy. If you don't know what autophagy is, I have a link right there explaining to you what autophagy is. Autophagy simply means when your body cells eats up cells that are no longer useful, cells that can be harmful to your body, and then repurpose it to form new cells. And one of the greatest advantages of autophagy is a youthful look. So check out my video on autophagy. So now I've talked about 4 different fluids. I've talked about water, I've talked about lemon water, I've talked about teas, and I've talked about coffee. Now what I want to talk about, what else do I take during fasting? And the things I do take are vitamin and mineral supplements. So which vitamins do I really take? I take vitamins B12, I take vitamin C, I take vitamins D3, and I take vitamins K2. What minerals do I take? I take calcium, I take magnesium, and I take zinc. Now, I am not going to elaborate on why I take these vitamins and minerals because I'm going to do videos on each of them to actually explain how they work and to actually tell you their health benefits of these particular vitamins and these minerals, especially as you grow older, and why it should be part of your lifestyle. These minerals should be part of your lifestyle. And I even forgot one thing I do take. I take omega-3. Those are the things I take. And of course, I take a phyto defense supplement, which is optional for you, but I do take it because of my medical background, because of the fact that I have had cancer before. I take this phyto defense, and I've been taking it for 7 years, and it's wonderful. So, those are the vitamins that I take. How do I take them? I normally take D3 and K2 in a liquid form. Now this is my D3 K2 formula that I take. The reason I take it in liquid form is that the liquid is not water. It's actually coconut oil. It's dissolved in coconut oil. And I buy it like that. You can Google online and find out the kind of D3 or K2 that you can take. I'm just telling you that is what I take, and it works well for me. Now, what D3, what you need to know is that this vitamin is oil soluble. It's not soluble in water. So most times people take D3 and they don't eat any fatty thing to help it to be absorbed by their body. So that is why it's advisable, if you want to take D3, you take the one that is liquid already, in a soluble, in an oil form, you know. So you take it, most times it's normally in drops per day. So I take D3 and K2, and that same day I take calcium. Why do I do this? Because calcium needs K2. What K2 does is to take the calcium straight to your bones where it is needed. But most times if you take calcium, too much of it, sometimes it may not be too good for you because it can cause what is called calcium oxalates. And these are the main components of kidney stones. So one has to be careful. You have to meet your doctor to actually know the doses of the calcium to take. And it's good to take it with K2. That is what I do. So this is an information for you, and I hope it helps you. So I don't take all my vitamins in one day. I do alternate days. That's what works for me. Like I said, I can take my D3 and K2 and calcium in one day, and omega-3. Omega-3 is very good for your bones and for your heart. That is a separate video altogether, which I'm going to do. So those are the vitamins that I take. As I said, I repeat them: vitamin B12, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K2. Then my minerals, of course, is magnesium. Magnesium is very good when in terms of your muscles and in terms of headache. Did you know that magnesium is very good for migraine? I'll do a video on that, on the health benefits of magnesium. For me, it's better to take magnesium than to pop in a pain relieving tablet. It's better you just take your magnesium and sleep, and in the morning your headache is gone. So those are the fluids that I do take when I'm doing my intermittent fasting, and of course the vitamins and minerals that I take when I'm doing my intermittent fasting. So that's my take on the fluids that I normally take when I'm doing my intermittent fasting. And remember, I mentioned lemon drink. And I told you that you'll be amazed at the wonderful things and the health benefits of taking lemon drink every day. If you want to know more about it and know the benefits you will get when you take lemon drink every day, click on this video, the next video. Thank you for watching.